on. Spend a day to get my mind blown. Dress it up and go to Nassau. 200 miles on the dash. Gotta roll a pound up a gas. Switch the lanes in the grand.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl XIARRADIAMOND here, and today I am here with the debut of my Ali Moda. Well, I can't sing, so I'm just gonna stop from now. But this is the debut of my Ali Moda Malaysian Deep Wave hair. I am in love with this hair. Today's the first day I actually wore this unit outside. I made this, I believe, 2 days ago, but I love this hair. Like, I just feel like it's just so like poppin'. Like, it just looks so big and like Diana Ross-ish. Like, I'm just in love with it. It's really thick, and prior to me actually getting these curls, I actually wanted it to go outside today, but the normal, I'm gonna put in a picture of how the hair looks normally, like with just water and conditioner, because prior to this I just had it like brushed out, and it was like more of like a big, like this is big hair. So if you're not really a big hair person, I wouldn't suggest going this route. I would suggest more of a subtle curl that's not this kinky. But I was able to, like, you know, kind of tame it down a little bit because I wanted it with my Irresistible Me 8-in-1 Sapphire Curling Wand. And the barrel that I used, it kind of like tamed it a bit, so it gave it like this nice deep wave, like, you know, the look that like crochet braids give, or like bantu knots gives. This is the look I was going for, and this is exactly the look that I achieved with that curling wand. So this is the frontal. As you guys know, I received a 20-inch frontal, a 20-inch bundle, 22, 24, and 24. So that was 4 bundles in a frontal. I absolutely did not use all 4 bundles and the frontal, because I would have been walking around looking like I belonged in the Wizard of Oz, because this hair alone, with just the amount that I used, was huge. When I tell you huge, like, it was so big. I didn't do any cutting or anything, but the hair is really big. Like, if I stand up, like, I would say like past, like down to the stomach, because that's the 24. I used both of the 24s. I used, I would say, 2 rows of 22 and like a row or 2 of 20, because I didn't want it to be like too big. And I kind of feel like I used too much of the 20, because once it's not curled, you can kind of like see the difference in length. So for example, the 20-inch, when it's wet, you can see like there's more, like the the frontal, you can see like the 20-inch frontal, like up here, it kind of gives like an afro look, and then you see like the longer length after. But once I curl it and stuff, you really can't like see the difference in length. So everything just blends together like seamlessly. Any cons with this hair? I haven't come across any cons yet. Shedding, not anything that's unbearable, but it does shed, and that's because it's curly hair. And this is not just regular curly hair. This hair is actually pretty kinky, especially since Malaysian hair is already thicker than like Brazilian and Malaysian hair. So than Brazilian and Peruvian hair. So Malaysian hair off the rip is just thicker than both of those other textures, along with Mongolian and stuff. Those are like the thicker textures. And this is Malaysian, so Malaysian and deep wave, that's like a double, like you're gonna get like full hair. So if you're not sure about what type of hair to get, or if you really do want to achieve this look, then definitely go with this hair, but just wand it. The only thing I used in it is the I used water, and I used the Organics Moroccan curly definer, something like that. I'm gonna insert a picture of it in the video, but that's all I use in this hair. I haven't really used any type of like products that's out of like the ordinary for curly hair besides that curl definer. But this hair is amazing. Once I applied heat to it, there was no smell whatsoever. And you know, sometimes the heat in the water be bringing out that nasty stench in here, and that didn't happen with this. I've been wetting it like non-stop. All of my frontals that I do, I always use like the elastic band method, because I'm not trying to have my wig fall off anywhere, and I feel really secure with my elastic band. However, with this one, I have to make the elastic band a bit longer because I made it too short, and being that it's ear to ear, you don't want to make your elastic band too long, or else it'll kind of like move a little bit. So you can see that this is very sturdy right now in my head. Like, if somebody was to try to like knuck if you buck right now and try to like grab my hair, like, this is not coming off without a fight. Like, it'll probably come off, but you're gonna have to really do some hard tugging to get this off. But the elastic band method, I'm gonna have to make mine a little bit longer because it is kind of tight right now, and I kind of feel like I'm getting like a slight headache, but it's bearable. But this hair though, I'm going to be doing a frontal slayage tutorial. I'm not gonna do a hands-on like of me sewing, because I honestly follow the same, like when I tell you to a T, like I sit there and watch Peak Mill's video, I watch it and then I just do it. Like, I don't do anything different from what she does. So I'm going to include the link for that video in the description box of all of my frontal related videos, because that's the only video that I really follow. It was extremely helpful for me. But however, I'm going to do a frontal slayage video, and the frontal slayage video is going to be basically the tips that I do to make my frontals look more realistic. So I'm going to show you guys all the stuff that I do to make it more realistic, because I feel like that would be more helpful than a frontal tutorial on how I'm sitting there sewing and stuff like that. Because I do, when I tell you on everything I love, I do the same exact thing. Same cap with the elastic band, I mean not the elastic band, the adjustable straps on it. Everything is this exact same. All I do is that I tweak my like styling methods a bit. So that's the video that I'm going to do. I'm not going to do a hands-on tutorial. So I'm sorry if my last video was kind of misleading, but the straight hair that I recently received, that's the video that I'm going to be doing the frontal slayage 101 video on. So definitely stay tuned for that. But this Ali Moda hair is definitely the business. It's super soft and it's just amazing. Like, it's the perfect big hair. If you guys are interested in getting, you know, big hair, definitely check out Ali Moda's Malaysian Deep Wave. I'm really feeling this hair. And let me know how you guys like this. I really like to hear you guys' feedback. Being that you guys have normally seen me in like straight or like little body wave or something. I never really came on here with like big hair. But all in all, this hair is really cool so far. I'm going to come back with like a final update within like a couple weeks or so after seeing how it deals with humidity and stuff, because today wasn't really too hot. So once I wear this wig a bit more, I'm going to be able to tell you guys like my final verdict on it. But so far so good. I haven't really come across any cons. It does shed, as I mean, I'm pretty sure all curly hair sheds, but this doesn't shed anything that's out of the ordinary, so it's nothing to be alarmed about. But yeah, I'm really loving it. It looks like a braid out, like natural type look. I'm really in love with this hair right now. So thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my frontal slayage 101 video. So definitely be sure for that, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.